Hi there, welcome to my clinic. My name is Dr. Anish Tucker and I am an audiologist. Let me show you a bit about what I do. This is a sound booth. When it's closed, it's completely quiet in there, and that's because this is where I test my patients. When we test hearing, you can imagine it's really important to have a very quiet environment. Let's head on in. All right. So this is my sound booth. As you can see, a wheelchair can get in here, which is really nice. When the patient comes in, they usually take a seat right over here, and I start by taking a look in their ears. This is called an otoscope. It's a neat little flashlight that I would bend down and look into someone's ears with. After I do an otoscopic evaluation, or take a look in their ears, I have various equipment, like this piece here, helps send pressure into the ears and shows how the eardrum moves in response to pressure. And then of course, we have our classic earphones. We have over-the-ear earphones, and we also have these clip-on insert earphones. And once I put earphones into the patient's ears, that's when I can start testing their hearing. I'm sure you guys remember, maybe even at your own elementary school, working with a school nurse, where you are sitting down. I'm gonna take my mask off because there's no patients here. Where you sit down, you have headphones on, and they tell you to raise your hand or to say yes when you hear the beep. I run that type of test as well, but it gets a little more complicated because I test their hearing with earphones, I say words that they have to repeat back, and I have this special headband, and I test them via bone conduction. With bone conduction, I'm actually vibrating their skull instead of sending sound through their ear, and I'm measuring that as well. So audiology, for a medical side, what we're doing is we're doing diagnostics or testing hearing, but I also work with musicians. Any custom, if you ever go to a concert or you see some concert on TV, anything that is custom fitted for the musician's ear is usually done by an audiologist, such as in-ear monitors or concert plugs. I also work with surfers and swimmers to do custom protection while they're out in the ocean. I'm based in Los Angeles. I just moved here a few months ago from San Francisco, but I am originally from New York and was raised in New Jersey. My parents currently live in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I am a proud Tar Heel. I went to UNC Chapel Hill. So I actually went back there for my residency as well. To become an audiologist, you need to have a bachelor's degree, and then you go get your doctorate degree at an AUD program. I chose to be in a nice warm place near the water, so I ended up getting my doctorate at the University of California, San Diego, and that's here on the West Coast. I love my job. Some things that I do for work, I remove earwax, which is really fun. I work with the elderly. I like working with the elderly. We get along pretty well, and they always have interesting stories for me. And I have a great team. My assistant Eric is here recording this video for me. And it's always been my dream to own my own practice. And we just opened the LA Center for Hearing and Balance here in Los Angeles. And we saw our first patient January 4th, which is only 3 weeks ago. So everything is new, it's exciting, and I think it's a great field to be in. A lot of people, especially kids, they care about their vision and they care about their other senses, but they wear really loud headphones or they're in really noisy environments. And so my advice to anyone would be to protect your hearing. It's precious, and it's really important as you get older to maintain your hearing. It's really good for your overall mental well-being. And yeah, I would recommend the field of audiology to anyone that would consider it. It's a really rewarding work. And what was my dream job in elementary school? It was to be a basketball player. As you can see, I'm pretty short, so that didn't work out very well. Some of my interests, I like cooking. I play the dole, which is a North Indian drum. I like practicing the Japanese language, and I'm slowly getting better at Spanish. And what do I like to do to relax? I like to cook and eat delicious food. And yeah, that's a little bit about me and my work. Thanks, guys.